Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Good to be with you. It is a midweek moment with Pastor Doug from St. Andrews and Speedway and Faith Lutheran in Avon. Good to see you, everybody. Yes, good to see you. Good to see me. Good to be together. Notice my spring flowers are out. Little light there. Spring is upon us. Spring is upon us. The weather has been beautiful this week. I fear we may still have a snowstorm or a blizzard in April or May, but what do I know? In loving the weather. And I always love this time of year. I hope you do too. Spring is such a great season of newness, of growth, of refreshing breath of God coming through the windows of our soul as we open up the glass, open up the windows, and let the freedom of Christ breathe in and out of us in our daily journey. We need fresh air. We need to spring clean and toss out the old and bring in the new. And isn't it wonderful? And I kind of alluded to this Sunday that this season of Lent and Easter ties right in to spring. It just wouldn't fit any other way, right? Easter, spring, flowers, new growth, new beginnings, certainly. A long, cold winter, a long, cold Lenten journey, if you will, across the darkness of Good Friday into just a little bit of the light of Easter Vigil on the Saturday before Easter. One of my administrative persons at another church accidentally called it the Easter Virgil. So one Saturday night before Easter, this is obviously Crawfordsville, we had, we had a hard time concentrating on the Easter Virgil because she put an R accidentally in the sign. I couldn't make this up. The Easter Vigil is typically Saturday night, starts late in the evening, typically as it goes into sunset, the day does, and it has a lot of readings and so forth, and prepares the heart, if you will, for the Easter good news of the resurrection of Jesus on Easter morning. So spring, by the way of spring, I heard someone talk on the radio today about mindfulness and about meditation, transcendental meditation, TCM, I think it's been called. I think it's the right term. TM, maybe. TMZ is a show on cable. That's not the same thing. I digress. Mindfulness was the topic I heard about, and meditation. And I'm asking today, in the rush of life, in the busyness of life, and things that are going on, and juggling plates, balls in the air, all that goes with that. It's a busy life, and so how do we settle down? How do we rest? How do we relax? These are crucial things to restoring our energy. And so I wish upon you a time of rest each day. I hope that you can take a time out. If you've never meditated, there's all kinds of research and information out on the web, on the internet. There are books aplenty on meditation. Essentially, I think of it, and what I do is try to take like 10 minutes of nothingness. You don't have to time it really, but to sit still, to pay attention to your breathing. And when your mind starts to sway, come back to the breathing and just over and over again, breathing in, breathing out, listening to your breath, listening to your breath. And when your mind, because our minds are going 190 miles an hour. So as your mind starts going out into the next thing, bring it back to a centeredness and take some time each day to meditate, to rest. We're so busy and we're rushing. And maybe our spring gift we can give ourselves is slowing down so that God can catch up. And don't run ahead of grace. Don't run ahead of grace. Slow down. Let God catch up. Rest. There's lots of scripture for this. Psalm 46:10 is popular. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Jesus says in Matthew 11:28, come to me, all you that are heavily burdened, and I will give you rest. I will give you rest, not the world. I, Jesus, will give you rest. That idea of rest it's defined by ceasing work or movement in order that the body can relax and restore. To rest, to cease work, to cease movement, so the body can restore and rest thyself. We need this every day, and I pray as you go through the rhythm of your day, and I especially think about those of you who don't have work that are watching this, where you're retired, and maybe the whole day's restful. I don't know, but what restores life for you? What gives life to you besides church, coming tonight to church, or besides coming to church to listen to the preacher? What brings life? What gives you life? All of us have something that we do. You know that by your own heart. To me, coming home at the end of the day and changing into, big shirts and jammy pants and comfortable clothes, house slippers, is a huge relaxation move for me. I make I have a little flavored thing of water, like this, a little banana fruit snack, or some cake or something. Just kidding. And relaxing. I love to watch a little TV, do my jigsaw puzzles. I find that very relaxing every night. My family makes fun of me. I just make puzzles. Anything I can do to avoid having to figure this watch out is what I want to do. Okay. This is the blood pressure, sleep habits, workout. Well, anyway, I digress again. Where was I? Rest. Come to me, all you that are heavily burdened, and I will give you rest. Taking a time out in this beautiful season of the year of spring, and being renewed inside by resting, by ceasing from any movement, paying attention to your breath, and just soak in the quiet and the silence and let it refill and refuel your body. This is what I believe God would have us do for this midweek moment. Just a few minutes to encourage us along in the faith. I urge you to continue to read your devotional book, Gathered into One, from Augsburg Fortress on Sunday night. We are talking about the devotions for the previous week, so I invite you to join us in that endeavor. There's extra books still on the tables in both churches, which I already checked. And then tonight, join us for the midweek soup supper at 6 o'clock at St. Andrews in Speedway, across from the McDonald's. And 7 o'clock is a service on Wednesday night at St. Andrews. God be with you till we meet again. Thanks for listening. Find time to rest.